Hey everybody, welcome to another Throwback Thursday. Today it's going to be some Rogue Trader as picked by the patrons. That's going to be the first 40k themed series that we redo here on Throwback Thursdays GMG as we go through some past episodes of A Bad Day at Helsreach, which was the retrospective, going all the way up until 2nd edition Warhammer 40,000. So strap in, take yourself back to 1987 and enjoy some Rogue Trader Warhammer 40,000. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday. I'm back with more Old Hammer that we're doing with the Orcs and Rogue Trader Flesh Tearers. My buddy Chris and I now updating to the Battle Manual edition of basically 1.5 Rogue Trader. Now this took a lot of the core rules in Rogue Trader. As it had built up White Dwarf articles, there were 3 big books, the Companion, and the Book of the Astronomicon, that kind of try to compile it all. But over the many amendments and sort of like bits of reprint that happened in the magazine, this book basically consolidated all the updates to the rules into one thing. It gave you new rules for moves, so basically like your close combat, your shooting, optional rules for picking targets, and updated rules that kind of took all of the heavy weapons that have been released through like Space Hulk and stuff and put them in one place. So your equipment and stuff, this all armies would work off of, and what you see here is kind of a prototype to 2nd edition Warhammer 40,000. Those who played that edition will see that the close combat is quite different. It uses a strike, parry, dodge kind of thing, where you're rolling opposing attack pools and the winner strikes blows on the other person. And then the shooting, of course, is a little bit more like 2nd edition 40k, although it is still at the core Rogue Trader. You could shoot anything, but they give some optional rules for only shooting the closest target. You can ignore things that are out of cover for things that are in cover, and of course, things that are in cover for out of cover, and you can ignore vehicles if you can't hurt them, obviously, to shoot infantry targets that you can. So we're playing this in a more mass combat system. It basically lets you play games with more than just a few models comfortably and more quickly without the game slowing down into like, you're trying to play an RPG with 50 models on each side. It doesn't work so well. So we'll share the table. This is the Battle of Helsreach, where basically the Flesh Tearers arrive to retrieve what was stolen. Chris's Orcs against my Flesh Tearers, and we'll get this underway. Here's my 800 points of Flesh Tearers, led by my Space Marine captain here. He's a minor hero and is using the standard equipment loadout for a minor hero Space Marine captain, meaning he has a power sword, power armor with built-in rebreather, and at this point in Rogue Trader, the Space Marine's got a toughness boost to 4 from toughness 3. Power armor also was considered to have layered flak, which means it was a 3+ armor save, meaning they're a little closer to the Space Marines of today in terms of stats. He's weapon skill, skill 6, strength, toughness, I believe 5, 2 wounds, power sword, bolt pistol, bolt gun, frag and crack grenades, refractor field, and is generally a fairly badass.
What should also be
updates from that same thing. We get the shaken rule. We get a nation of no fear. So when we fail morale test now, we don't fall back like you would in the old Rogue Trader. Instead, we just can't advance towards the enemy until we rally. If we fail another subsequent morale test, we actually rout. And then finally, because we're so strong in our power armor, we ignore the move and fire penalties for heavy weapons. And we can also gain a +1 to hit in melee. So our melee stats become slightly better. So overall, Space Marines kind of getting more like they are today. And becoming slightly more, and I guess in melee, in the update, +1 to hit would mean we get +1 to our combat total.
Plus 1 to your combat score, yeah.
So that's my Space Marine army. We've got my chaplain with his standard loadout, 66 points, power sword, conversion field, bolter, bolt pistol, frag and crack grenades. We've got a scout squad. They're from a White Dwarf 167 with their knives, heavy bolters, bolt pistols, power armor for the regular sergeant there, and a chainsword. Everybody else in 4+ carapace. Now he does have suspensors on his heavy bolter. And then a tactical squad. They have a power fist sergeant with a bolt pistol and bolt gun. We have a heavy missile launcher with frag and crack grenades, and then a flamer as well. And then finally my tech marine with a bullet gun, and my Furibundus class dreadnought, although we've swapped out points-wise the las cannon Furibundus has for an assault cannon. And that is my 800 points of Flesh Tearers. Chris's 800 points of Orcs out of the Here We Go book. We'll start with the command cadre. What do we got here?
So we got Warlord Warboss Git Blasta with his Git Blasta, his big red Blasta.
Give me the big red blaster.
That's right. Bring me my big red gun. He's got a retinue of 5 knobs. So 2 in power armor with power fists and bolters. 2 just in regular flak armor with chain swords and bolt pistols. And then the 5th one is actually broken off. That's the Sarge. He's the clan boss. He's broken off to lead the big mob. And then I have a human advisor. Wonder who that could be. But he gives the whispers into the ear of the warlord, because that's one thing that blood axes get. I should say that these are
all blood axes.
This is a blood axe list. It's built from the blood axe list. Then I have a mech boy over here with a flamer. And then, you know, just the entourage.
Grats.
This is, as I said, this is the big mob, so this is a compulsory choice. So this is 10 orcs, 2 heavy weapons. Then I have another squad over here of 5 orcs with a knob, with a power sword, and then you know, just 10 grots. The grots that lived the last game have come back and are hoping to redeem themselves.
They're the ones that actually hauled the truck full of whatever it was containing.
Dreadnought is interesting. It's our only vehicle on the table here. Dreadnoughts and robots are actually very forgiving rules-wise in Rogue Trader. The vehicle manual adds some insane rules for vehicles, but Dreadnoughts and other walkers, they just act like infantry, but they have a damage capacity stat. And whenever they take wounds, you roll a die, adding 1 for each wound they've taken from that hit, and on a 6 or better, you get special damage basically that can be applied to them. So, of all of the vehicles you can pick, a Dreadnought and a Robot are kind of the easiest to incorporate into the game, and so my Furibundus here will be able to showcase at least a little bit of the vehicle rules. Now, he also has Power Field. It'll be your first time using that in the game. It's a 1-inch power field. A power field is toughness 10 from shooting, and every time he takes a point of damage, it's reduced by 1 inch. If it ever goes to 0, it collapses. So basically, the first hit he ever takes, or wound he ever takes, will collapse his power field for the rest of the game. Normally, they contract, and then at the end of the turn, they expand back to their full radius. His is basically just 1 hit and gone, but it makes him toughness 10 from his normal toughness of 8 at the beginning of the game, and will absorb the first wound he takes, basically, without him having to do any damage. So here we are set up for our game. It's going to be 6 turns, 12-inch deployment zones. We're playing on a classic GW felt mat. Even the mats here appear. This is a desert mat. I have a green one before we get to 2nd edition. You can see here the settlement, the outskirts of Helsreach. The orcs have massed, and we'll have a 12-inch deployment zone. Over here, the Marines advancing into the area as the local pilot is called in the location of the package for them to come and retrieve it. So at the end of the game, 6 turns wise, I will get a point of victory points for each unit I have that is inside Chris's half of the table, basically behind the lines in the picket, and he will get 1 for each of my units he destroys. And we'll go to victory points at the end. All right, we're deployed. I've got my tactical squad, combat squad with my sergeant and flamer leading the minor hero chaplain. My dreadnought over here with the assault cannon and 2 bolters. Then over here we've got the 2 linked bolters. We've got the other combat squad with the missile launcher and the squad leader hanging out with my captain, my tech marine hiding in the back, and then scouts gained the infiltration rule in the White Dwarf article, in which they're released for Rogue Trader, and also dispersed formation. So 4-inch coherency, and they get to go anywhere outside my opponent's deployment zone. We've got some grots up here in the front.
Sure do.
Then you got the command entourage surveying the scene. Get Gorkin, they said, up top with their human advisor. Small squad, large squad on the flank. And we are ready for round 1. All right, the attacker's going first. So we are into the movement phase, which means I need to move my troops forward. So my dreadnought walking up 6 inches, like so. Then my Marine squad with the flamer also walking up. They walk 4. So heading up 4 inches. And then my chaplain doing the same. Scouts are pretty happy where they are, although they don't have tons of targets. We have the heavy B, which is nice. But these Marines will move up. Luckily, their power armor allows them to move and fire their missile launcher without any movement penalty. And of course, the cats will move up as well. Still have to maintain my facing, making sure I can see my front 90. Attack Marine's just going to get sneaky and move along the wall. All right, shooting phase. Well, let's start with the scouts. I think this little guy is within 12 of that grot. So we're going to take a shot. Now, there are rules for firing fast dice. You group pools that are going to shoot the same target. But he's the only one with a bolt pistol in range of anybody, so he's going to shoot 1 grot. And the heavy bolter is going to shoot that boy's squad. Now, the nearest target can be ignored in this case by the heavy bolter because these guys are in the open. So I can always, I have to shoot the nearest target, which is up top here because we're using that optional rule. But these guys are easier to hit because they're out of cover. The bolt pistol, shoot a grot. He's plus nothing to hit because he's outside of 8 inches. So his bliss skill is 4 rather. No, it's actually 3, sorry. So it's a 4+ because the scout profile changes. Hits though, and then strength 4, toughness 3, 3's the wound. We wound once at -1.
Pops a grot.
Pops a grot. And then my heavy bolter scout, it's a 0 modifier, I believe, for range. So I'm gonna try and take a shot into the closest orc here. I don't know if I have a targeter. So heavy bolter is the built-in targeter, hitting on a 3+ against that orc. Bang! We missed. All right, well, then I think we're gonna go with our missile launcher, and he's gonna fire his frag missile right here, super frag. Oh, man, you know what changes a little bit? You actually rolled a hit before you rolled a scatter now. In the previous version, you didn't. So first things first, it comes with a targeter. So I have to see if I hit. I'm on a 3+, it'll be a 2+ in the open. It hits. So every guy under it completely, basically within 2 of the center of him, will be auto hit. I think probably the back guy is going to be a partial, and him as well.
Yep. So
those 2 are hit automatically.
These 2, and then he's on a 4+ and he's on a 4+.
All right, so on a 4, we'll just roll the 4+s now. So this power sword is also hit, and then the other guy is not. So rolling to wound the 2 guys in the front. The first one
on 4s
is not. The second one, toughness 4, strength 4, is not. The knob.
You're gonna.
I got him.
Of course.
And it's -1 to his save because it's super
-1 to his
frag.
save.
By many armor. So bang! Oh, he took it for the team. So then there's 1, 2, 3 orcs that can be shot with bolters, and this guy's going to be slightly obscured, so you get cover from him. I'm pretty sure. And the cover actually you don't get, so it doesn't matter. So it's just 4 shots. Now you can fast dice it in Rogue Trader, and the hits are applied closest model back. So we rolled a hit with 4 dice, 4 bolters, hitting on 3+, and we hit 3 times, and then we wound on a 4+. And we don't wound at all, so Chris doesn't have to
because we orcs!
Because the orcs are too tough. All right, these guys, I think, are just going to hold their fire so they can make a reserve move. And then we're going to try and stitch you up with this guy.
Whoa.
He's ballistic skill bananas. I believe he's ballistic skill like 8 or 9. Meaning his assault cannon, it's not within 12, so no bonuses to hit. But we can start shooting hard cover. So I think we're going to go shoot this guy showing a beaky. Shoot the knob. They're both in cover, but whatever.
The knob may have a power field that you're not aware of.
Maybe, but we're gonna shoot that orc. So I can also shoot my bolters later on if I want to. So it's a 2+ to hit, a 2+ wound, strength 8. We wound. That's -3 to his armor.
Well, you just blow up an orc.
All right. Now it does have sustained fire, so we'll pick another target. We'll pick the banner bearer.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know if I can see him because he's probably not as tall as this is. But I can definitely. I'll shoot this guy in behind the bolter guy. On a 2. No, it misses. So then 2 bolter shots. They're twin linked, so I make 1 roll to hit, and he gets hit twice. Same guy. Ha! That'll hit. Let's go bajillion. And then he gets 2 rolls to wound on 4s. 1 save at -1 for the bolt down. Pop shooting, so we'll make my reserve moves. These guys are going to move. Oh, shoot. We'll start with the chaplain. He'll move up 4, lead the way. And then the close assault tactical squad will also move up in behind him, try and get that flamer in range. We'll do the same because he didn't shoot, so he's going to go up and try and take cover with the scouts. Captain also didn't shoot, so he'll do much the same thing. Make a reserve move. Flesh Terror's turn 1. On to turn 1 orcs. Doesn't have casualties anywhere to make a route check.
Nope.
It needs to be a 3rd.
Yeah, I'm going to start by moving this squad. The big knob here, he's going to move up.
Get his power axe in range.
Yeah, he's going to try. He's going to get himself closer to shoot that axe. Let's leave that like that. So
again, 2-inch coherency, but he can string it out and keep guys in cover. And guys don't move. They don't move. So that las cannon can just sit still.
That's right. That's what he's going to do.
And blast. Move it up. Smorks getting cover.
Moving up. Whoa. The plasma cannon.
I love the guy with the like dome helmet.
So the grots have to do whatever the closest orc squad does. Orc boy squad, not a knob squad.
Right.
So they will advance because those orcs advanced and they saw them advance and they're like, yeah, that's the battle plan.
Well, it seems like those orcs are doing that, so we'll do that too.
Grots will literally follow whatever the closest orc unit is doing.
What just is what you do. I was gonna stay up top. Yeah. You don't want to move some power armor guys down to the front.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shifty shimmy. Move these guys up just so that they can shoot with their bolters. And these guys will these just swap places.
That's cool.
Squig pipes.
The squig pipes continue to play. Danny boy, the orcs are coming.
That knob is dead.
The gate crashing knob?
Yeah,
I'm into it.
You just wait till you get to his whatever he's got. All right, so shooting. So I'm gonna put a crack missile.
As you do.
Right into the face of that dreadnought.
Do it. So super crack.
And hey, I don't have targeters.
I mean, you might.
Plus, Stay with my missile, I believe.
Hit Big Dreddy.
Yep. Come
Dread
on, Big
Dictator.
Dreddy. Eat some missile. No!
I call it a rocket, so you rocket, not a
All
missile,
right.
so you miss.
Here we go. Las cannon.
Do the same thing.
Orc with a las cannon.
4+.
Shoot the dreadnought in the face.
You might even plus it. You did, and it's a 5/6 because the power field is toughness 10, but you'll blow it off for the whole game. Got it.
Come on.
Go! So the power field collapses.
6 damage.
2d6 damage. The first one absorbed by the power field.
Oh, las cannon.
So he takes 8 damage. So he's taken 8 damage, meaning
No, he's taking 7.
7 damage. So his 20 wounds go down to 13. But you get to roll a die and add 7, so you automatically get a roll on the vehicle damage chart.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Nice.
So roll to see which chart you roll on. 3 is going to be systems, and then you roll again.
Oh, I mess up your systems. 1 dice?
1 die.
Oh, 1.
So he overheats now. Damage to the heat exchangers built into the unit's power supply and actuators cause a dangerous heat to build up. Roll a d6 at the start of each of the dreadnought's following turns. On a score of 6, the dreadnought's safety cutouts will shut down all systems. The dreadnought can't do anything, is totally deactivated. And once deactivated, I have to roll d6 and roll a 6 for it to come back online. Dangerously overheating now.
Yep. Cannon as well.
You know, maximal fire that plasma cannon? Do it.
Might as
So
well.
maximal fire means you can shoot it. It's a 1-inch blast.
Yep.
So you'd get like a 2-inch radius, and you'd be D10 damage, -6 save, strength 10.
I feel like I shouldn't shoot that dreadnought and I should shoot something else, but he's facing that way, so I can't shoot over that
So you can shoot. You can ignore the closest to shoot a vehicle, and you
Yeah.
can ignore the closest to shoot something out
Yeah,
of
but I'm not facing the right way.
cover.
I'm facing
Yeah, yeah.
towards that way.
Okay.
Because the plan was to shoot him. So let's do that.
Okay, straight 4 up. See if you hit a maximal fire.
No!
Scatters.
It does.
So it scatters the direction, and if you roll a hit, you roll 2d6 instead of d6. So it goes this way, and then how far? Because it might still land on me. 3 inches. It's only a 1-inch template, so it's not going to hit me. It's going to go over here. He won't be able to fire again until turn 4, because it takes 2 turns to recharge. He literally burned the battery out.
Well, you fire these 4 bolters
Yep.
at your scouts.
At the closest squad, yeah, and they're in
Yeah.
cover. So you can just do them fast dice, and it'll be closest target back, and you're shooting at -2 +1, so -1 overall, so 5s.
Yep.
2 hits, nicely done.
Jammy.
And we're only toughness 3 because we haven't got our black carapace yet.
3s. 1 wound.
So 1 wound at
Negative.
-1, so we're on a 5-up save. Nope,
Nope.
you lose a guy. So the closest scout gets pasted. Grot,
So I've got 5 grots that can draw lines of sight because the rest of these guys are blocked. And 2 with shotguns and 2 with 2 with muskets.
sweet. So you roll the dice for each group of weapons,
Yeah, so
basically.
we'll do the 2 shotguns.
Okay, -3 to hit.
Yeah, so they need 7s. Nope.
Nope, not close
And
enough.
the 2 muskets also need 7s.
Okay. Oh, you got it! 4+, 4+, 4+. Now I got one of them.
There we go. 1 hit
So
with a musket.
one of them landed, and it's a strength 3, so force to wound.
4 to wound this sucker.
Got him. -1, so he gets a 5+ armor save from his
Go,
carapace.
Grots!
Nope,
Yes!
you killed him. Bam! They just literally paid for themselves.
Well-
They gotta do what Donnie Orc does.
gotta do what
so I
they
gotta take a morale check for them now to see if they fall back.
Uh,
See if we duck and run because we've taken a third of our unit in casualties. Leadership 8 for my veteran sergeant. He's fine.
Love it. You've managed to block
Somehow.
my Git Blasta. So I'm not going to be Git Blasting your Dreadnought this turn.
That's fair.
But I am going to throw some bolter fire.
Into the scouts? Or
I'm
into somebody in the open.
going to shoot that Marine squad.
Makes sense.
Knobs, they are... I have to figure out they're not clan bosses.
It's 5 for big bosses.
2 big bosses are Ballistic Skill 5, so they're bolters. Shooting those Marines out in the open, so I will hit you on 3. 5s, 2s. What? Orcs hitting on 2s?
Got him.
That's impossible.
Moving on
Forced
4s.
wound. Oh, 2 wounds.
2 -1, 2 4+
we go, 4
saves. Pass one, fail one, so
doing
Mr.
dead
Bolter
Marines.
dies.
War Boss Git Blasta is going to use his Git Blasta,
Yep.
and I'm going to drop a frag missile on them.
Sweet. So on his head. Oh, all right.
Missile on missile crime.
2+.
It sure is.
BS6. Lands it.
Hits.
So everybody's hit. Strength 4. So the missile launcher.
Yep. So the missile launcher, not wounded, and the 2 basic the 2 basic
Bolters.
Marines.
Yep.
No, nothing.
Laughs and
Wow.
rain.
Wow, it blast gets better.
I think that's everybody. Reserve moves. So the bolters that didn't fire and the
These
knob
guys, they're just gonna run up.
string out a bit further.
Wait, they cannot reserve move
Why is that?
because they're in cover.
Well, the ones that are in cover couldn't, but the guys who are in the open could still like string out a little bit more if you wanted.
Right. Yeah, I kind of want to string these guys up a bit more. They're going to be ridiculous, though. Mm-hmm. This is...
they're gonna make it. Grots didn't fire that could reserve?
Yep, these 4 in the back here. I don't know if you can move through guys in your own squad.
I'd say you could just squeeze through.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
I mean, the GM says.
I have a feeling that you can't, but we'll allow it.
That's it. Turn 1 complete. Turn 2.
We're gonna show you our plan.
The plan's gonna arrive.
The map grot.
The grots start leaning.
Oh, I got to shoot with my exceptional human here.
That's right. Well, what do you want to shoot at?
Well, he's got a bolter.
Sure, shoot somebody.
I'm gonna shoot this scout.
Do it. -2? No.
No, he's weapon skill. He's bliss skill 6.
Let's go 6. Still be a 3. Still
Don't
be a
matter.
3.
It don't matter.
All right, so we are on to my movement phase for round 2. Freddy Dreadstein is going to move up and start making an example, I think, out of these orcs.
No.
Oh, sorry. On a 6, do I shut down?
Oh yeah, shut down. Overheat.
Oh no!
Overheat.
He goes back.
You don't like the heat.
He's officially shut down. Oh, he's venting steam. Oh no! All right.
No,
well, that's not great. Let's move up the remaining Marines. This guy's going to move into cover. These guys will move up.
You gotta get
Actually, the Sarge is going to move up. Well, this guy can just move to the corner to be where the other guy was to be in coherency. And he'll move up slightly like that. Capitan's going to move up. Like so. And so will these Marines. Moving forward with their missile launchers.
Yeesh.
Here comes Team Marine. Moving forward. And the Chaplain moving forward. And then the Marines also moving forward. All right, movement's done. Let's do some shooting. I'm going to start with this Marine with a flamethrower. When hits these 2 jabronis.
No.
So
Partially on both of them.
well, flamers don't make partials.
Gotcha.
Flamers are the ones that are sticky. So what's the toughness on your knob?
He's a clan boss.
He might be 5.
He's 5.
Yeah, so it's a 5 to wound him. Nope. But we have to roll to see, I think, if he goes on fire. Plus, you're on fire. No.
No.
And the guy behind him on a 4+, is he wounded? No. But is he on fire? Sure is.
Yeah.
I got 2 bolters that will also take shots into your knob. So both are +1, -2. So they go from being on 2s to being on 4s. 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then times 5. So 5s. Wounded. -1. What you got, big boss? Drill boss?
I got a force field.
Sweet.
Water field.
You convert your field. What happens? A 4-up invul?
Yep. 4-up saving throw.
Do it.
No. So he takes a wound.
He's got 2.
He's got 2, baby.
Oh man, this last Marine is just going to shoot that grot with a plasma or that guy with a plasma cannon. That's all he can see. Open. It's just going to be on a 3+. No, I missed. My Space Marine minor hero here with his bolt pistol. He's going to shoot into your.
That's right. Shoot the knob. Shoot the knob.
He's +2 to hit, so he's bliss skill 8 right now. -2 for being covered. He's on a 2+. No! And I think it's over here now, because my dread's unfortunately deactivated. So we're going to start with the scouts. 1 in pistol range. He'll take a shot. I don't know if I'm an 8, but I'll try into that guy if I can.
No.
So he is bliss skill 3, -2 for cover. So he needs to roll a 6 to hit. Does not. The bolter, on the other hand, is going to take a shot at this model out of cover. And he will be hitting on a 3+ with his target. 3+ to hit. Does. Wounds on a 3. No, and loses its sustained fire. My captain is going to just sit still, I think, and then we're going to start shooting with bolters and missile launchers. The bolters are all going to shoot into the orcs, I think, and the missile launcher is going to fire a frag missile as well into the orcs. Maybe we'll fire a frag missile up top, actually, into your knob. Or in your warbot. Well, the closest I will be your knob, so it'd be this guy, I guess. Yeah. I can't. I have to shoot the closest thing, so it'd be them. Because I can't, he's in cover too, so I can't ignore it. Yeah. So 3 bolter shots at +0. So
I would recommend you do the missile launcher first.
That's true, yeah. So the missile launcher first with a targeter
so
means.
Saying on him?
Yeah, it's -2 +1, so it's on a 4. Mm-hmm. Bang! Nope. So it scatters.
Scatter.
Where does it scatter to? Sideways, 1d6, 5. So I might still hit something. Aaron doesn't hit anything. Bolters all at +0, -2, so 5s as well. 1 hit, wounds on a 4. Now, my Tech Marine will take a shot at that guy in the open.
Yeah.
And miss. I think that's everybody. So you're gonna do a reserve move. Just move up, I think. Into cover. Yeah, why not? And my sergeant didn't shoot, so he could also make a reserve move, and he will. That is my turn. My turn 2. Your turn 2 begins now. The dread shutting down was a big deal.
Yeah,
things are looking better for
we're
the orcs.
mostly pleased about that.
Movement phase. Does this go out? Does anyone want to help him?
Oh, these 2 guys can help him.
But then they can't do anything.
Well, then this one guy will help him.
Okay.
So it goes on a 5?
5 up it goes out.
Come on, baby.
No.
No, he's still on fire, baby.
4 plus.
Oh, baby,
He's not wounded, but he's still on fire.
Keep burning.
So he can't do anything else. He just stands
He's
there.
gonna burn. Ah! The rest of
people
them are gonna move. I'm gonna stand on this side. I'm just gonna stay there, and then everyone else is gonna move up.
The squad just moving out,
And then
maintaining
this guy's
coherency,
just moving,
and the last
then
cannon as well.
Cannon will just he can only move 3. He can only move 3, so I actually got to move him back a bit.
Well, he moved to the difficult terrain, didn't he? So could he actually move?
I go 2, and then that's basically where he is.
Okay. To cover with the rest of the squad.
Yep. All those orcs do it, so they're gonna move up.
If orcs move, grots move.
They're gonna try
and
and
be the
get-
closest target.
Yeah, they're gonna
So I
try
gotta
and move up.
Waste shots on them.
Yeah, baby. Let's make sure that these guys are in cover over here. These 2 muskets are going to have to reload.
Yeah, the muskets can't fire, but the shotguns can.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to keep them back here.
And move up other
And
muskets.
move up other muskets that can fire. I want to leave his really nice
Safe nest.
Not this turn. He, although he does want a piece of your lieutenant there,
That's fair.
or your captain, Captain Dan.
Shooting guns?
Shooting guns. Well, he's gonna throw his stick bomb.
And who's he going to throw it at?
I'm
guess
gonna
it'd be the
throw
closest
it
guy,
at-
so
I think
him.
I'm gonna, something like that. I gotta.
A buzz bomb. You do chuck it at the closest target, so it'd be him.
Yep.
And so you're going to aim and shoot on a what? You have a 10-inch range because you're strength 4.
Yep. And
Yes, 5. Do it.
2.
Nope.
No.
So it
So it's
scatters.
gonna scatter.
And where does it scatter to? Backwards?
Backwards.
D6.
2 inches, which
So
is
it's a 1-inch
basically,
template?
basically right where it is.
Yeah, so it's going to land. Yeah, I agree.
Right
Just
about there. Okay, so
But
it stays there.
Because you basically throw a big can of squigs
That's
at
right.
this.
Have to. It scatters next turn as well.
And it hits what it touches, yeah?
Yeah. And then
So it
I
crawls
see what
around.
it does.
Sweet.
Oh,
It might just screw off. It's kind of like the flamer template. It's just going to do things for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So buzzer squigs, you should make a template. You should make like a 1-inch size
should.
thing of buzzer squigs and throw them around.
This guy's on fire. This guy can't do anything. These guys kind of move. I don't think they can see. My rocket launcher.
Keep pounding this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another missile at that.
Because he might come up.
Come on, baby.
4s?
4 will hit.
You got it. And then toughest 10 still, so it's a 5.
Nope. And then I'm gonna las cannon him. Same
Go
thing.
for it. 4 plus. Hits.
Oh!
Toughest 10. 5 plus. Nope. 4.
Nope. Okay.
the batteries get shoved back in the
So this thing's still recharging.
Yep. But you got 4 bolters there.
I'm gonna shoot at your scouts again. Why not? Eh?
Sure.
So all 4 of them. Your scouts in hard cover.
Yep. So +1 for range there. You're within 12.
So,
But that means you can only hit models in range. You'll just be able to kill him. I mean, it's probably only going to kill him anyway, but
Yeah, whatever.
5s.
Who cares? There
Doesn't
we go.
matter.
Nothing. That's how orcs do, baby.
But we got blunderbusses.
That's right. So I got 2, 3, 4. Oh no, these are the ones that are reloading.
Yeah. I think you moved them up.
And I moved them up, but they
And then the shotguns and these 2 can shoot.
They kind of.
I'd say at least one of them can see.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can see for sure.
So these 2 are going to shoot the scout,
Okay.
and then
Well, they'd all shoot into the scouts.
yeah. So all
because
4. So these
it'll just be
4
where
all
they're
shoot
at.
into the scout, and
Yeah.
then the 2 shotguns as well.
Okay.
So all shooting into the scout. So 4 blunderbusses.
Nothing. Because they're -3. So they need 7s.
Yeah, but they're plus.
Over 6 they're -1.
Oh,
No, there's 0 at 6.
that's
Remember,
right, that's right.
they're highly inaccurate.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the shotguns are a little bit better.
The shotguns are 0, so they're on just 6s. No.
No.
Grots. What do you want? What do you want from them?
All right. So now I've got
Team Nom Squad?
Yeah. So my can I shoot him?
Sure, why not? I mean, if he's the closest thing in cover, you could, yeah.
Yeah, las cannon.
A las cannon?
Yeah, I got a las cannon on it.
Oh, and then I thought you were pointing the human. I was like, what are you talking about? Hey, your boss. Okay, go for it.
My Git Blaster, baby.
Do it. Git blast me.
I can shoot a missile at you too, but then I'm -1 to hit on both.
You're -2.
Yeah, I'm already -2.
So you're hitting on a 3 instead of a 2.
Yeah, well, I'm weapon skill.
Do it. Strength 9, so I'm toughness 5. I think you're 2s to wound. Got him.
Yeah.
I say, but I do have a conversion field for 4+ symbol. Nope.
No.
So I'm dead.
All right. Well, not necessarily.
I only have 2 wounds.
Oh, you do
only damage, so I just die.
You just got the dumbest thing.
All right. Well,
this is what happens when you give a warlord, a mighty hero level character, a las cannon.
Absolutely. Bolter time.
Yeah, these 2 bolters are going to shoot into your scouts.
Okay. Plus nothing, -2.
Yep. So
4s?
They're weapon skill 4. So
plus some 5s then. Hits once.
1.
3s to wound.
Wounds.
And then -1, so 5 up. No one gets pasted. Looks like your turn, but you did 3rd damage to the scout squad, and they fail their morale, so they become shaken.
They're shaken.
So they can't advance until they rally during my rally step. Well then, all right. That's not great. We lost my force commander to a las cannon shot, as is tradition. But we're about to.
It was a Git Blast.
It was a Git Blast that included a las cannon, as is the Swiss Army knife of guns. But this might be back, and that would be okay. So 6+, restart the dread. Used to idle, basically venting gas. Well, time to keep moving. This is what we do. We're gonna move on up. Movement phase. Move the Marines towards cover. These guys will sit still. He's gonna stay where he is. Just move up slightly. These Marines are gonna avoid the buzz bomb. Do I want to charge the chaplain? No, he has other plans. He's gonna move up. He'll walk up his 4 into cover. The Marine squad will do the same, just avoiding this giant thing of squigs.
It's okay, it moves next turn.
I know. I'm well aware. It's not trying to be friends with us for sure. Well, let's start off with ye old flamer. So he's just going to go all day air day and hit everybody under there. Yep. So start with the knob, not a 5. Nope. Is he on fire though? No. The already on fire guy, not wounded, but still on fire. The guy behind him, wounded, -1.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead.
So he's just dead.
That's what he gets for trying to help his friend.
The guy behind him, not wounded, but is he on fire? Nope. And then his other buddy, wounded, so he's dead too. And the banner, wounded, so he's also dead. And it's
I owe you a test.
You do, yes.
So, using the clan boss's leadership of decent? Oh, 8. Oh,
there you go.
Go orcs. That's
6.
6, they're good.
We're going to do 1, 2 bolters into them. I can't really see, but he can shoot that squad over there. So 2 bolters. +1, -2 is going to be a 6-will hit. Doesn't wound. A crack grenade.
A crack grenade? You're going to... Okay.
Ballistic skill 4. I'm going to crack grenade your knob.
You're crack grenade my knob?
Because I can't see the other guy. So I'm -2. So I'm on a 5. No.
Nope.
It does, because it's a 1-inch template. Or a half-inch template.
Right,
it's a half-inch template, so it does actually scatter. So where does it go? It goes back towards me. It can only go 2 inches, so it can't actually hit me. If I roll a 1, it'll still hit you. No. It's on the wall, basically, yeah. And this guy takes his bolter shot into that plasma cannon.
Okie dokie.
Hitting on a +0, so just a 3. Hits. Doesn't move. Champlain, I think it's time for you to do the Iggy. You have plasma grenades. Shoot the knob.
No!
And we got to hit him on a, I'm ballistic skill 6 -2 is a 4+. No, 6 -2 is 4, so yeah, 3+ still. Doesn't hit.
Scatter.
Where does it go?
Scat.
Hits a 2d6.
2d6.
Don't roll a double.
This way, right?
Don't roll a double. It is, yeah. It goes 5. So it goes 5 back, but the maximum it can go is how far it was. So it goes 2 back. So it goes to there.
So it goes to there. So you might
I think it still hits something on a 4+, yeah.
Yeah, these 2 are partial.
Okay, so the knob on a 4+. No, and the orc.
This guy, the toughest orc in the galaxy,
is dead.
Oh,
5
he's the toughest orc in the galaxy.
You did some work, boys. How many did I haven't caused a 3rd again. No, I need to cause 1 more to get another 3rd.
Yeah, 1 more, and they'll have to take another red test.
All right. Let's go with these Shamolians. We're going to go with this Tech Marine first. He's going to throw a frag grenade at this grot. So why not? It's within 10, so it's in range. And he is supposed to go 4. You're not in cover. Lands. Boom. So how many do I get?
4 total.
Partial?
No partial.
No
just
partial.
4 straight up.
What's your toughness?
They're grots. I believe their toughness 3.
So I think I'm on 4s here because I think it's only strength 3 for frag grenades.
That's right.
I'll double check.
Grenades are only 3.
1. So close to 1 gets killed.
Aww.
Do it again with the Sarge. Now on this guy. I'll do on this guy. 3+ again. Hits. So that guy takes a 2-inch blast.
Yeah.
2 and 2 partials, it looks like.
Where's his head?
Even that bad guy? Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to you because it's
Sure. Okay.
the edge of his base is sticking out technically.
So it's 4 partials and a hit. So 2 guys, and then on 4s we damage. 1 wounded.
1 dead grot.
The heavy B is gonna fire, and it's gonna fire a Hellfire round. I think up into them. No, I have to fire things in the open. It's closest, or I can go to the open. So you know what? We'll just.
Grots.
I guess we gotta shoot the grots. We'll do it. So grots.
You're gonna Hellfire shell the grots?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna Hellfire shell them. I'm just gonna. I do. They might run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's Hellfire shell. So it just auto hits this guy with a 2-inch blast.
Okay. So him and one other guy fully.
That's right. Hits on 2+ rather. It's on 2+.
Right. Hits on 2.
Does. Yep. And then that guy's full. So they're both automatically wounded at -2.
Okay, they're both dead.
And then you owe me a route check.
Oh, leadership 5. Oh, they're running.
Peace out. So they go.
They just go. They go 4 back immediately.
Yeah. And these Marines go. We're gonna go super frag into here. +1 for targeter, -1 for or -2 for cover. So it's on a 4+.
Oof.
Hit you.
Oh.
Gets everybody in 1 partial.
Partial on the plasma. Everyone else gets hit.
Plasma partial.
Yep. All except for the plasma.
Yeah. So it's 5. If we just take the casualties closest to furthest. It's 4+. 2 aren't wounded. So 3 guys die.
So 3 guys die.
And that's a route check. Closest 3 die. And that's a route check immediately, then my bolters go off. Leadership 7.
Oh, good. Double 1s! You know what that is?
Insane bravery.
Insane bravery. You know what that means?
Nothing.
You don't have to test for the... Oh, no, wait.
Is it? I don't think that's in this. I don't think that's in this. Bolters on 4s, 1 hit.
I don't know what version
on a
of
4
game that is.
Doesn't win. I think that's all my shooting. I don't have any moves to follow up with. You've made your route checks. That is the bottom of 2. Sorry, bottom of 3, actually. Yep. We're into bottom of 3. Top of 2's over.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right.
Fire! Fire! See if it goes out.
Ain't nobody gonna help you?
Oh, he went out. I even double flamed him and it went. Get back and go here and see.
Well, my warbot, he's gonna charge. My clan boss is gonna charge.
Then everybody's gonna have to charge because he can't enter coherency. Run moves if they can't make it into charge range.
Well, no, they all just move.
I'm gonna stand and shoot, I guess. So it auto hits you?
No, I'm charging. Well, I don't care. I kind of want to charge there.
You can charge around, yeah?
Yeah, we'll just go.
I mean, you can charge him first to engage somebody, but don't engage the flamer. There's no initiative really for combat res anymore. There is no standing and shooting. You can go into Overwatch though, so you can just charge.
I'm going to charge your chaplain.
Sweet, I'm into it.
Because I want to
see this happen.
Good scrap here.
Okay.
The rest of these guys are just going to move.
Run to follow up.
Yeah, the guy who was on fire, but they're not charging.
They have to just double move.
Well, no, they can't. They have
to double move. They make a run.
There's no such thing as a double move in this game.
Then I wonder how you'll be able to do this.
Well, I have to maintain squad coherency.
Right.
What I have to do, which I can do. I just create a conga line of orcs.
Right. You need to roll for this as well.
Oh yeah. What happens with the buzzer squigs
before that happens?
So they're gonna scatter. 12.
So you roll to see what it does first, or you?
No, you roll to see where it moves automatically.
Okay.
So it's going this way.
And then how far? 2d6. 11
inches.
So that's like right there.
It's like that, right? So it's basically off the table.
Okay. What would have happened to it?
It's not removed to the left. Okay, 1 second.
Charging gets touched by it as it goes out.
Yeah, so he has a 3+ save.
Yep.
So he's fully enclosed power armor, so he'll make a save on a 3+.
Okay.
Otherwise he's dead.
Otherwise he's eaten by buzzer
eaten by buzzer
3+. He's okay.
Oh.
What would have happened if they'd stayed on the table? Do you roll to see if they pass or something?
You just roll, as soon as they've caused 1 wound, you roll a d6. And they either become docile,
right, they're
or
full,
they continue to move in following turns.
Got it. Also decides to fall back 4 inches because he's fighting the swarm.
It disrupts unit formation.
To rally these guys too to see if they're not shaking anymore. They're still shaking, so the scouts can't advance. My rally step because they didn't run away, but
and my grots here are going to.
They're going to make a double move, towards your nearest table edge.
They're just going. They're in the trees now.
Going 8.
They're just like, we're
time to come down, get in the war.
Yeah, I don't know how they got. You got to go down the stairs though, right?
I mean, you could climb. You just move half rate, right? Oh, you'd have to start and then end your reserve move at the bottom. Your whole turn would be spent basically climbing.
Yeah.
Or start walking down the stairs.
You know what?
Conga line down.
We'll just do that. So they're just going to start climbing down.
Okay, so they'll end their turn down, but they won't be able to shoot this turn.
So they'll reserve roll at the end.
Yeah, we'll just place them down now, but we know that they're spending their whole turn climbing down.
Move.
Okay, it's still turn 3, so no fire in the plasma cannon at least yet.
Yep, no, not till next turn. All right, so shooting, I do have these 2 guys who can bolt some Marines. So they're going to attempt to bolt some Space Marines.
Go for it.
So on 4s. 1 hit. Does not wound. The missile launcher will attempt to shoot the Dreadnought again.
Sure, we'll turn.
Well.
And miss, it's okay.
And then the last cannon, same thing.
No,
turn back one on. Orc with a bolter here, and he's going to shoot your heavy bolter scout.
How? He's not the closest. Shoot tactical Marines? Sure.
Yeah.
Missed.
And now it's close combat.
All right, so now we do our attack pools. I'm a minor hero, so I have 3 dice. So my minor hero's got 3 attacks with his power sword. You've got 1, and we compare our dice rolls. So I got 5 as my highest.
All right, I'm going to roll.
Get a 2.
Oh, God.
So you get 2, but you charged, so it's plus
3,
1.
and then I add my weapon skill, which is
5. So you get an 8 total. I got a 5, plus my weapon skill 6, which is an 11.
Yep.
And our scores is 3. I hit you 3 times with the power
make 3
sword.
wounding rolls against me.
Yeah. We don't actually, it's not like second edition yet where we get bonus, because I'd roll 4 dice if I had my extra weapon in second edition. And actually, if you had a knife, you could roll 4 dice as well, and we'd alternate hits back and forth. In this, it's just your attack dice. So I'm going to roll 4, there's 3 strength 5 hits on you. So 2 wounds at -3 to your armor.
And they were strength 5?
Yes.
Okay, so
does power field work in melee?
Confractor field.
Confractor
with
field?
a K.
Okay.
Converter.
Converter. It's not melee, I don't think. I think it's just shooting. You suffered. Got it.
I know.
Okay, so cool.
These, and it was strength 5.
5 minus 3.
So it's on 5s.
Okay.
Nope.
2 wounds.
He dead.
And that means I could actually make a follow-up.
No, he can't.
Why not?
I got a fail.
Route check, yeah, route check. Oh,
Which I totally do.
So sorry, I would actually make my consolidate first and then be in melee, which means when you fall back, I can make a strike against that guy.
The guy who was on fire?
Whose weapon skill 1.
Oh, he ain't gonna burn, man. He ain't gonna burn. So he's gonna end up here. You hit him?
Yeah. Actually, I don't, I think, because... Oh, what's the tip for breaking off? Because now we're messing up, because a single attack at weapon skill 1 wouldn't mean anything in this case, right? Because we're using the new close combat rules. Fight around a hand-to-hand combat and your weapon skill is 0 and you
I'm gonna roll a 6 and you're gonna roll double 1s.
All right. I don't.
Oh, nerd. Okay, well, you hit me a whole bunch.
I hit you, 12 times, 10 times?
Yeah, you know.
And I can still pursue 4 inches with my pursuit move unless I pass leadership check, but I will.
Work out.
And the chaplain just gets mad and chases you off.
That didn't work out.
They can try and rally right now, though, ironically. Because
it's the end of my turn.
Yeah, so they broke during your turn. They can rally now as well. But you can also make your... Oh, sorry, you make your move down the rest of the building now.
Yeah, so my reserve rule is they're now at the bottom of the floor.
Yeah, the plasma cannon could reserve move, too, if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can.
If he wants to get somewhere not so sketchy.
Well, he's going to be sketchy no matter.
He can fire next turn, though, so that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, but he's got to move 2. He's got to stay in coherency.
And he only moves slow because he's carrying a plasma
And he only moves 3 inches, and I got to stay within 2. So really, there's not... The only place I'm going to put him is on the other side of this guy.
That's fair. So he's not in charge of the chaplain. All right, well...
let's see if I rally. See if I rally the Grots.
That's right. Leadership 5.
Come on, baby. No dice. See if I rally the Orcs. 7s. Come on, baby. Oh!
They turn around. So they're not weapon skill 1 now when they fight me next turn. All right, then. So my round 4, things are getting spicy now for both sides, but the war boss is in the war. And I've lost my captain on this side, which means he is hella dangerous. So first things first, start of the turn. Does this guy reactivate? Come on, brother Furios. Nope.
No.
He's still overheated.
That's what you get for having a really cool, neat little model. You never get to use it.
You never get to actually use it. They're still shaken, and we go into the movement phase. So easy stuff first. We are going to... I guess start moving up into cover over here. So we're happy with him. He's going to go over here. These bolters are going to move into just like firing line range, and he'll move back into coherency. Chaplain is going to charge.
Okay.
Who do I want to charge?
This guy right in front of you.
Yeah, but I want to use my flamer too.
I don't think you got a choice then.
I don't know. Do I have to charge the closest model? I'm not sure. Anybody? I'm going to charge this heavy weapon.
Oh, I'm going to throw a missile at you.
I hope you do.
You charge at me.
Then these guys are going to move into cover because they definitely want to be able to shoot you from cover. He's going to move up. I can throw 10. He won't be able to throw far enough, actually. Whatever. We're going to do it. We're going to have 3 because we have to clamber over this. All right, well, that's all my movement phase. Let's do some shooting. I'm going to start with this guy. He's going to cap a bolt pistol into the unengaged dude because his flamethrower can't shoot into combat. He hits. He caps that guy.
Oh!
-1. Then 1, 2, 3 bolters all shoot into this orc squad. 12, so +1, -2 for hard
You
cover.
don't kill that plasma cannon.
Force. Now 2 hits, and then force to wound. Nothing close. All right.
There's a whole lot more coming.
I think we need to shoot these guys with the whatchamacallit, the Hellfire shell.
No!
Ignore them for guys in the open. Would you rather I did that?
Don't care!
All right, maybe we'll shoot them first then. 3 bolter shots. Shots into them, +1, -1. 2 hits, and then force to wound, or +2, -1, sorry, so force. And 1 wound. So the bolter guy goes down. Plasma cannon's alive, which I don't love.
And he's all charged up and ready to go.
Charged up and ready to go, too, yeah. So I think we take the bolter shot. 4 -2 is a 5 to hit, because he's outside of 12, I'm pretty sure. Nope. And that means I think we have to... I really want to shoot the hell... Oh, I needed to finish the missile launcher here. I was going to shoot it over here. We'll shoot him.
No!
I want him dead.
Oh.
So, super crack.
Oh,
it's going to be on a +1 for targeter, -2 for cover, so 4+. Got him. Strength good.
1!
Wounds, -1 bajillion.
Just got his plasma cannon back online.
Just got his wings. Speedy just got his wings. Hellfire shell into the closest Nork, right there. 2+. Does 2-inch blast. Automatically wounds everyone hit, so I think it's a 4+ for your boss, and the other 2 are auto hit. Boss on a 4.
No way.
Not wounded. 2 save for those 2 orcs.
On these 2?
Yep.
Well, they're both dead. Blade of orcs,
And
not
is
like
that
these orcs.
not quite a morale check, I don't think. Check, okay?
Because it's 2 out of...
No, I need to get 3 out of 9.
You're right,
33. Well, that's them. Oh, there's 5 left. Sorry, I was 2 out of 7. That is a thing, because the gun's not an actual model, is it?
4, 5. Oh, my big boss, I believe he's only 8.
No, actually, 2 out of 7 saves
No, he's
you.
not.
No, it'd be 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6 would be 33. You're fine. Just melee. Over here.
Yeah.
I charged in.
Oh, I'm going to mess you up. I got a knife.
Okay, I got
Knifey.
I got a power sword.
Knifey. Oh, I
1?
rolled a 1. That's +1 to your roll.
It is. So I got a 6.
I have a 3.
Plus 7 + 6 is 13.
Knifey.
So a 3. I hit you 10 times. Sure.
10 times.
He's dead.
Skaboosh.
And then I follow up into the Louse Cannon.
Oh.
And then he makes a route check.
7. He fails.
Good.
Oh, no, he's good. Look at
Yes.
that. What a brave little orc.
There's no -1 for being below half, right? Well, then that is melee.
What happened? What happened to my army?
It's turn for orcs.
Angry.
Orcs got to carry the way. Wow. You've got some grots that have to run away, so they double run.
Yeah,
I think some of them are off the table. Not all of them. Some of them will be, but it's model by model. I think those
These
ones are
3 are
probably
basically at the edge.
yeah, being like, maybe we'll come
Almost
back.
off. Oh, and I never...
Remember, you're going to get points for finishing off units. So you want to finish off
Yeah,
units.
that's what I'm trying to do.
I'm just saying.
All right. So we're moving up here.
Moving on up.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I need to rally my scouts. Nope, they're still
They're
shaking.
still shaking?
They
Good.
can't convince this guy to leave cover at all. It's over.
Yep.
Does that guy want to fall back, or is he going to fight me in melee? Fight
He's
me.
gonna fight, man.
Fight me like a hero.
He's gonna turn that.
He's gonna turn the last
cannon into a giant club and beat you to death with it.
I'm into it.
All right.
So you can ignore them for him, but I think that's about it.
Yeah. Get blast is gonna get blast them.
You can't because he's not closest. So you can ignore the closest thing
right.
and cover for something in the open.
Oh, tech marine.
Yeah, I was gonna attack me. It's a victory point. He's a unit, right?
Last cannon that tech marine, baby.
2+.
Ah,
2+ to wound.
last cannon that tech marine.
Got him.
Oh,
-6.
6.
I'm gonna save. I got 1 wound. I'm just dead. Yeah. Point. That's your second victory point for you.
Yeah. So we'll shoot. Oh no.
Gotta shoot the Marines.
Them. Okay, so they're gonna shoot the Marines. So that's 2 bolters.
Yeah. So +1, -2.
Yep. So -1. So
Nothing.
both of those will miss.
Yeah. 4s.
And then he's gonna bolt pistol them.
Plus nothing because you're not with an 8. 5 is -2. Is he able to skill 4?
Yeah, yes.
And he hits, yeah. Forced
And
wound. Wounds. -1.
-1.
4 balls armor.
Woohoo.
Nope. Kills
No.
guy. Close to be him.
my human advisor here. He's going to fire his bolter.
So +1/-2.
Yep.
Hits. Force to wound. Not quite a third of the tactical marines, so they are still operational. The combats.
You ready?
I'm so ready.
You ready to get beaten to death with the last
ready.
cannon?
6+. Oh, you get +1.
I get +1.
You get
I'm
+1.
at least 1 now. Oh,
5, 6.
I get 6.
6 to my 12.
Can't beat 6. Come on.
So 6 3+. Oh my God!
Oh.
He's dead. And then I'll make a follow-up going this way.
Where you going, Chappie Chaplin?
We're coming back for you.
Chappie the Chaplin?
We're coming back for you, War Boss.
All right.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse. All right, well, rally test for the Grots.
Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Nope.
6.
They'll
fall off next
They will
turn, yeah.
leave the game next turn.
It's turn 5, Marines.
You gotta start getting into my deployment zone here.
Well, it was your half, wasn't
We're
it?
at half of the table, yeah.
So these guys could probably have to move up. So I need to rally them this turn to try and get them into the front half.
They should probably move up too.
Yeah, well, maybe not this turn. Maybe not this turn. They're just gonna wait a second. We're tied 2-2 right now for things in the half. Just saying. We're gonna walk forward.
Saying. You gotta be careful, man. You'll get some squig
Pipes. All right, they're gonna sit still. These guys actually might move up slightly, just being out of the line of fire. Get another bolter in range. You can go over to here. Dread, does it come back online? No, that does not. You guys can't move. They're stuck where they are. All right, well, here we go. We are going to start with the Marines. They are going to fire their bolters into that squad.
Okie dokie then.
So 3 bolters, not in short range. I know, not in short range. So
Eat
just
a lot of bolts.
3s to wound, or hit rather.
Yep.
And then toughness 4, I believe. So 4s to wound, 2 at -1. So I think the first one will be the guy with the chainsword. I think just buys it. And then power armor at -1 for him.
So it's a 4-up. No! So he takes a wound and dies.
Then the chaplain is going to throw a crack grenade at your human advisor. Traitor! So in the
wait
open,
a second.
Ballistical 6.
You don't get to decide that.
Well, he's the closest. I hit him.
Okay.
Ballistical 6, and then crack is strength 6, I believe. So probably a 2. Wounds.
Okay.
Displacer field 3+. Get out the way.
No, he doesn't have a displacer field. It's a 4+ conversion.
4+ conversion field. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, then we're going to do, I guess, the scouts. And we'll start with that sweet template. Hitting your boss on a 2+. Hellfire land. 4+ partial on him.
Sure.
No.
Nope.
So it's just the 2 orcs.
Okay.
Automatically wounds at, I think, -3.
Okay, so as soon as he's hit, I have to roll my custom force field.
Okay. What's the custom force field do?
So it
6.
Shot successfully save has no further effect. So you would yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. Then this guy's a -3, I believe. It's 2. So 5 for that knob.
Oh!
And that's everybody.
That's it.
And then it's these guys.
We're covered in.
So 2 bolter rounds.
Oh no!
We'll shoot the super crack first into your boss. 2+ or 3. No, 2+ actually, because we're +1 for the targeter. Hits.
Okay.
Strength 8.
Custom force field.
Doesn't wound.
Custom force field.
Didn't wound.
Didn't wound.
It didn't
I still
wound.
got to make my custom force field roll.
Okay.
I still have to make the roll because it could do something ridiculous.
Okay. But I thought you don't make it 1.
1. So yes, and that's it. The shot penetrates the force field and strikes the orc. Workout effects are normal, so you didn't wound.
Oh, so I didn't wound. Okay.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So then 2
That was
bolter.
the best thing I could have rolled at that point.
We're going to throw a crack grenade at him.
No!
We miss, and we're going to throw a crack grenade at him. We hit. So the 1 crack grenade scatters. They go that way. I think the maximum would be like 3.5. Probably it lands over here. It's not going to hit anything. And the one that hits him, strength 6. Wounds.
Phil, don't roll a 1.
-3. 2.
Overload. The shot is absorbed,
Okay.
but the shield overloads, and the mechanism causing it to explode. The orc suffers a D6 strength hit.
Okay.
So roll to see what strength hit he suffers, and 1 wound of damage. So it's a strength 2 hit, so he's toughness 5.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't
It's
wound.
gone for the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
The benefits of his force.
He's basically
So he's got to rely on his
got a
power armor.
smoking power armor. Okay.
Yeah.
And I killed 2 out of 5, so you got to make a morale.
Yep. Leadership 8 on that boy. No, maybe he's 9. He's 9.
Do it.
He's 9.
Laughs.
He's good.
It's an orc. All right. Rally for the scouts. Can they advance? No,
Oh
still
my
not.
goodness.
They are unconvinced of the goodness of this planet. Top of 5 for the orcs. The Grecian leave, and it's just the boss against the
Walk
world.
off the table casually.
So I have to get 1 more unit up, and I can't get these guys in. Right now, you're winning 2-2. Actually, you're tied 2-2. And if this unit doesn't survive to advance in, you'll win the game. Or the dreadnought reactivate. No. It's just 2 units though. You've already got 2 points because you destroyed 2 units. You killed my captain.
I
my
kill another unit to
seize it up.
To cement it. Oh,
you're probably in charge range of the Marine there.
Of him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Could just shoot my chap. Yep. Does he have a dispenser on his last cannon?
It's a combi weapon. Thank you very much.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the Grot's carrying it. Because the Grot's carrying it.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if it slows you down.
The dispenser's this little green guy down here.
I didn't know if it had. So he just pulls the trigger every now and again.
No. He's just gonna move up like this.
Okay.
He's gonna move up like. No, you know what? They're good. He's good. He's just gonna turn his attention that way.
To my chaplain. Get my chaplain dead. Uh-oh. The biggest red blast he can find.
That's right.
All right. Well, movement's over. Shoot some guns.
Yeah, I'm going to last cannon your chaplain.
Okay, 2+. Hit him.
Zubaza!
Wound him on a 2+.
Zubaza!
Conversion field.
Save him!
He's good. Laughs in chaplain. Pull to these guys.
Yep. Hits. Wounds.
Uh-oh. So -1. Nope. You kill one.
And then he's also going to put a bolter into him.
Go for it.
Hits. Wounds.
We're good. Third, though, morale. They're good.
Because I've got 3 models left.
That's going to be it. All right. Top of 6 for the Marines. Final turn of the game. I got to get some units in your half of the table. You've got 2 unit kills right now. Let's see if I can do it. No reactivation for the Dread. So he's just going to sit there broken for the rest of the game. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they won't be able to move this turn. So it's going to have to be these guys.
Yep.
So they're going to move forward and go 4. This is that moment where I have to kill you or it's all going to go horribly wrong. Charge this guy.
Oh, okay.
Made in. I'm pretty sure he's in. Yeah.
Is this 8?
That's 8. Yeah.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah. We have
see what happens. And then these guys are just going to stay lined up. All right, well, let's do some shooting. Start with the scouts. Hellfire round into this knob, I guess. Oh, that's not the right dice. Hits. So auto hits, I think these 2. Maybe gets a partial on your guy. Does. So it auto wounds, so just saves at -2. So for him.
I don't. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So it's -2, so 5.
Yep.
Nope.
So D6 damage.
You dead.
All right, and then your power field's gone.
Yep, so I got his power armor.
5+.
Oh,
no, D6. 1, he's alive. Bullet pistol him. Hits.
Yep.
Wounds. -1.
4 up.
No, he laughs. Super crack. No, he misses. But I think it's a 1/2-inch blast. And he'll throw a crack grenade at him on a 3. Misses. Where does it go? Oh no, this one is a 1/2-inch template. Back towards me, but it can only go half, so it lands right there. Bolter time. I can't shoot your boss, except for with these 2 guys, maybe. 2 shots.
It's been 30 years.
1 hit on a 5. Doesn't take 3rd casualties, so that's going to be a morale check. So leadership 9?
9, yep. You good.
He's good. All right. It's close combat time, Chaplain.
That's right.
Show your muster. So I charge, so I'm +1 on my combat score.
Yep.
That's what you armed with.
Power sword.
Sweet. So you have the same weapons, literally.
Yep.
Except I have a conversion field. So
I also have a conversion field.
Oh, even better.
The only 2 things I can buy: power sword, conversion field,
Sweet.
or I can buy bionic bits for him.
All right, let's see what happens. I got 5.
I'll take that 1. Thank you very much.
We'll take that 1. And you get a 6.
6.
So 6, 7, we tie. So it goes to initiative, I think.
Wait, what's your weapon skill?
So I got the charge bonus. You got my fumble.
But what's your weapon skill?
Oh, sorry, you didn't get any 1s. You get me by 1. So you got 6
I got
goes
6
to plus
7.
13, right? And I got 12 because I got 5 plus 1 for charging plus my 6. That with the power sword.
So it's like 5.
Forced wound.
Yes.
And then a 4 plus, actually, sorry, 6 plus armor. And then a 4 plus invulnerable. Nope, take him. You did the most wounds in melee, so I have to make a morale check. Leadership probably pretty good. I'm fine. And then do these guys rally? They do. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's your last turn.
All right, well, I'm killing your damn chaplain.
All right, charge in.
I'm just thinking I could go over there.
You can't with it. Can you charge and break our hands?
It makes any sense. It doesn't matter.
You can probably charge in, yeah.
I mean, as much as I just want to let this happen.
Fight my chaplain?
Because he's a character, so he can actually just leave the squad.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
So
he's not even part of the squad.
It's just his retinue, so he's going to charge them.
Go for it.
Because why not? I'll charge them both too, just for the funds. Just for the fun.
Okay, so you're outnumbered then.
Because we both have parries, they cancel each other. No, maybe not.
No, we could have both parried our highest dice here. We realized it's not a weapon stat. It's just anything that's classified as a sword.
Yeah.
So your first combat, you can go against anybody you want, and it's a normal combat. The second one, I get a bonus die and +1 of my combat score. So you want to fight first?
I'll fight just the regular bolter boy first.
Okay.
Why not, eh?
So he's got a knife and a bolt pistol. He'll use his bolt pistol. So your weapon skill 6.
I sure am.
And you get 3 attack dice, +1 for your charge.
+1 to my roll for charging.
Yeah, so go for it. I got 1. I got 2.
Oh no!
So that goes to a 4.
4.
So I have an 8 total.
I have a 6. I have a 12.
So you have a 12 total? All right, so you get a total of 4 hits on me with a
4
power
hits
fist.
on you with a power fist.
Winning on 2s.
Squad.
Yeah, kablam! He just gets pasted. 2 dice and +1 of my score, so I'm effectively weapon skill 5.
I believe I'm -1 of my score.
You are -1 attack dice again, but I get the bonus this time around. So I'm 2 dice at +1, but I'm encumbered because I have a heavy weapon, so I'm -1.
Do Marines get that encumbered?
Oh, I don't because I'm wearing power armor. That's right. Yeah. So just +1, and so I'm basically weapon skill 5.
Yep. Oh, and you get another 1.
Didn't matter, so did you, so they just cancel each other out.
Yep, so I get 12.
And I get a 7, so you hit me 5 times. I think you got the squad.
Fisted!
Yeah, that many -5. Just gets pasted. You can consolidate, that's right. You can go 2 inches in any direction.
Not that it matters, but this is where he would go.
Goblin, this is it. Final combat.
Here we go, all the marbles.
So I have 3 attacks. We both have parries, both weapon skill 6.
This is great, this is like...
The final showdown.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
That 6.
Well, we'll just wait and see. I'll parry your 5.
You'll parry my 5. No, take
fumble.
that.
So
I get 4,
So
5.
10, 11 total.
Yeah.
And I've got 11 as well.
So tie.
So because we're tied for initiative, we just have a standoff basically, and nothing happens. So
Game ends with us clashing our swords together.
But that 3rd unit kill, because you killed a combat squad, you killed my tech marine, and you killed my commander, is going to give you 3 victory points at the end of the game. I'm only have 1, 2 units in your half because they couldn't rally for 3 turns.
Couldn't rally for 3 turns, and your dreadnought shut down after the first turn.
That's it. After the very first.
That was my fiendish plan.
Was to blow my dreadnought. And so it's 3-2 for the Orcs in the game. They sold their lives dearly, but they managed to hold off the Flesh Tearers long enough to make a strategic retreat with the goods.
Well, the entourage is still alive.
The goods got away. Those Grots were secretly carrying away the package.
Yes.
Sorry, at the end of the game, the Marines taking home the first mission, the Orcs repelling us in the second. And speaking of second, we'll be back with some second editions. We keep moving through the editions. We've gone from Rogue Trader through Rogue Trader sort of 1.5, moving into second. I'm going to paint, well, we're both going to paint some new models that are kind of evocative of that early era. I'm going to maintain my Flesh Tearers, but you'll probably see the color scheme change slightly, and I'll update with some newer sculpts that kind of show the Marines through the ages. So I've successfully filled up this carrying case with Rogue Trader Flesh Tearers. We'll start another carrying case with some sort of evocative 2nd edition Angels of Death stuff. So we'll see for that in the future. Till then, Ash. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look to the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements, like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.